Welcome, students, as we prepare for another episode of DC Graduates. I'm one of your teachers, your Dr. Recommended Dose of Nerdiness, aka your Nerd Today, and I'm joined, as always, by my teacher in crime, Sly. Sly, how are you?
I'm apparently immediately dating myself by dancing into a whip. Cause
Yeah.
what am I here for if not to make everybody feel ancient?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. It's like me doing the Charleston. Just kidding. Yeah, that's what it feels like. Oh man, but we're not talking about old dances. We are talking today about 2018's Batman Gotham by Gaslight, an adaptation of Mike Mignola's work from back in the day.
Is it though?
Not really,
We'll get
no,
into
absolutely not. in design and villain alone. And not even really.
Not even villain.
No. This one, it
Sorry,
directed.
I
No,
don't
you're
have
fine. Oh yeah, you don't have a
mute.
mute. Yeah. This one's directed by Sam Liu, written by James Krieg and Brian Augustin. Studio, as always, is WB Animation. It stars Bruce Greenwood, Jennifer Carpenter, Chris Cox, John DiMaggio, Gray Delisle, Anthony Head, Yuri Lowenthal,
Our boy.
yeah, Scott Patterson, William Salyers, Tara Strong, and Carrie Woolher. Sly, you're kind of hinting at the big thing about this. This is an adaptation in the loosest bits of
This is an adaptation that had me questioning my entire sanity. We'll get into it later.
Yeah. And this is streaming fucking nowhere. God forbid.
I believe I did watch it illegally. However, I do believe I own a copy in my 18 film 80th anniversary collection.
I believe you're right. Yeah. I
just wanted to watch it in bed and not at the couch.
I don't blame you. God, why would anything make it easy for you to watch it, like, you know, from the comfort of your own bed? You know?
No.
God.
Yeah. Fuck you, David Zaslav. We haven't said it explicitly yet.
Yeah, go fuck yourself, fucking piece of shit. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Just, I don't know. Don't do anything. Just fucking shut your mouth and don't fuck shit up for us, okay?
It's fun.
Yeah. Yeah, there's gotta be an island for rich people. You, J.K. Rowling, fucking all these horrible people just get the fuck out.
Is it Krakoa? What's the
Croatoa?
Croatoa. I was so off. I want that for all the horrible piece of shit billionaires.
Exactly.
Just go steal their wealth and disseminate it to the people who are most harmed by their actions.
Or you know what? My controversial thing is let them keep their wealth.
That should be alligator Alcatraz.
Yeah, that's what it should be. That's what listen, this is my controversial thing. Let them keep their money, but like we never hear from them ever again in our lives. Like just hey, you don't have the rights to your stuff anymore. Like you just don't. Harry Potter goes back to all the he's, the she's, the theys, like it goes back to everyone.
Harry Potter
like,
entering the public domain might actually be the thing that saves us all.
Dude, that'd be great. That'd be great. I'm also verifying like what movies are on this 80th anniversary thing. Yeah, it's on here. So yeah, we legally we're good.
I own it. I legally own it. Man, let's talk about this film.
Yeah, let's talk. It's a film. I think we're gonna have difference of opinions here, but Sly, hit us with the plot recap.
In an age of mystery and superstition, how would the people of Gotham react to a weird creature of the night, a bat-garbed vigilante feared by the guilty and the innocent alike? The very first Elseworlds tale reimagines the Dark Knight detective in Victorian times and pits him against the infamous murderer, Jack the Ripper.
Yeah. That's it. I mean, honestly, it is just the loosest way you can say adaptation. Like, that'd be if James Gunn was like, hey, my Superman movie, Superman 2025, is a straight up adaptation of All-Star Superman, and then this is what you see. Like, that's not exactly like the book at all. Lex Luthor's in it, but that's it. Like that would literally be the same definition. That's what we got here. And like it's been a very long time since I read the Elseworlds title. So I other than who is the villain, who technically is Jack the Ripper. Technically.
Technically,
Technically that is correct.
yeah.
But
Okay, we'll talk about it in a minute.
yeah.
Um,
Hit us
our
with those comic book
characters
characters, yeah.
today, yeah, we got Batman, obviously, Selena Kyle, the man, the myth, the legend
Mm-hmm.
herself, Chief Bullock, which okay,
Yep.
Cyrus Gold, Sister Leslie
The
Tompkins,
fucking MVP of this movie.
Dickie, Jason, and Tim, Harvey Dent, Alfred Pennyworth, Hugo Strain, Pamela Isley for like 0.2 seconds.
Yep.
Barbara Gordon, and by that we mean the wife, not the daughter.
Yes.
I guess technically both, but mostly the wife.
They allude to children, so yes.
They allude to children. And one James Gordon.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what's funny? This is the second time. So for context, I watched the movie back in the day, 2018, because me and my friend Joey, who I mention here all the time, both big Batman fans, and this is like when he just straight up bought because of the time frame of it. We're like, oh yeah, I was like, I kind of remember like this being a thing, like Elseworlds title. Like I've never read it at the time. Watched the movie, we enjoyed it. Read the book and was like, what the fuck? You know, because that's what happens when you read the book and then watch the movie. Early on, I'm going to give you guys a spoiler. I think if they were separate and not named and like just loosely kind of based on, if there was like from jump, like, hey, we took like the basis of that book and just kind of made our own thing, I think it would have went a long way. But
yeah,
when they were like, we're just straight up adapting books, it was like, are
when
you?
you use the name and allude to the cover and the
Yeah.
poster, there's a certain expectation. And if you can't tell by like the voice and the everything about me right now, I'm very ill. I watched this movie yesterday, also very ill, and again, not at my best, was to the point where I thought I had deluded myself
Mm-hmm.
so heavily on having read the book at all or knowing the plot points of the book to the fact that I thought I was losing the two marbles I have left rattling around up here. And I was so genuinely confused at every single
Yeah.
beat of this movie because I went into this being like, "Oh yeah, I've read the book. I don't think I've seen the movie before. I might have watched it at like 2 a.m. in like the first or second year of college, right? Like that might
Mm-hmm.
have happened. I don't remember it." And instantly it was like, "No, I have never seen this film before." And then about halfway through, I was like, "Did I even read the book? Like, was that a fan fiction?
Talk
Like,
about
did I
talk about Gotham by
invent
Gaslight.
this?"
It gaslit
It
you to
was
think
literally gaslighting my own life
yeah,
experiences,
yeah,
and I think that's my biggest problem with this movie is they had a good story structure,
yeah,
and they completely abandoned it for God knows why. Like, they have the rights to that property, like, they could've
yeah.
done the book. I think the book would've made an excellent movie, but
I agree.
that's not what we got, and I think that if I had gone into this with no preconceived notions, I might have liked it significantly more, but I just like every single plot beat, I was like, "Why? Why is this the choice we're making?"
Mm,
I disagree with, like, every character and plot choice they made throughout this
yeah,
entire movie.
that's the issue when you intrinsically tie something to the property, and like you give us a notion that, or a false sense of notion at this point too, that it's going to be a one for one, or even like some things might change to like a 0.75 to one. You know, like we're getting most of it, but not. It's a 0.25. That's what you get out of to one ratio for this movie, and that's
Mhm.
while again, so my concept was, and I'll probably repeat this at the end of the episode, but like watching the movie, I was like, oh damn, I really enjoyed that. Like the reveal was okay. Like now the second time, I'm like, yeah, it's like whatever.
Mhm.
But I was like, I really kind of enjoyed it. I like the elsewhere like world of it. Like, oh, it's cool to see him in a different time. all that jazz. Then reading the book and then watching this and knowing this is supposed to be a 1-for-1 is like, but not really. And you didn't say anything to you, kind of gaslit the fans into thinking it was going to be a 1-for-1. It was like,
Mhm.
dude, there's so much wrong where they didn't need to be. Like, if you called this Batman, the Victorian era, like literally, like
Mhm.
colon the Victorian era, that would have gone so much farther. And you're like, hey, we took we know Gotham with Gaslight has a similar area. We changed so much of the story that we wanted to name it something different,
It
you know?
didn't even feel Victorian to me. Like,
No,
there wasn't a reference to the queen. It felt like the art style felt more Western. It felt
yeah.
like almost I know spaghetti Western is a very specific thing, and it's a
Mm,
very
mhm,
specific
mm.
like, the Italian influences over Western films, but it also almost had, like, almost that vibe, not quite, but, like, the art style of it all was very much giving trying not or trying to be something, but not exactly
Yeah,
hitting it.
yeah.
I don't
No,
know.
I agree.
It was yeah, it was interesting. Choices were made.
Yeah. Where, like, spoiler for this, I ended up liking the film again, even though it's not the book. I think only because I've seen the movie before and I was like only thinking about the
Mm,
movie while I was watching it. But like it's hard to go into that with that mindset. It really is. Because knowing the book and like if you're wanting the book, you're not gonna get it. You will be disappointed in at
and I loved the book.
yeah,
Like,
the book
it's
is
one of
really
my
good.
favorite, like, elseworlds properties.
Yeah. It was so good that they were like, we should do more of these, you know? And the 80s were like, we should do more of
Yeah.
this. This is really good for us.
Mm,
So we're gonna shift on to the Andrea Romano random because we're gonna be talking spoilers right out the gate. So we'll start with the title is hilarious, but then we'll talk about the Jack the Ripper of it all. But my quotation was Gordon hates marriage because that was a thought I had at the end of
yeah.
this because he does he always cheats on Barbara in every iteration.
Uh-huh.
Or
Yeah.
this one maims her. And then
Mhm.
what's her thoughts on his take on Jack the Ripper? Because that's the big thing about
Hate
the
it.
book of the movie. The reveal the first time I watched it, I think I put my notes in here like, I love this reveal. I was like, after finishing the film, I was like, it's cool the first time. Like when you don't know what you're getting to. Again,
Not
I didn't read the
because,
book
like,
at the time.
I had an ounce of media literacy,
Mm,
and so I was like, "No, this can't be. This must be a red herring,
yeah,
because that would be a bad character choice. There's no way they made this character choice." And then
yeah,
the reveal happened, and I went, "Well, fuck. I guess
yeah.
they made that character choice." But I was so convinced this entire time, like, through the first 3 quarters of the movie, I guess about the middle 2 quarters of the movie, where
Mm,
they're really, like, setting Gordon up. I'm like, "Wow, this is a really strong, compelling red herring."
yeah.
Like, and we didn't meet Jack, so or, like, Uncle whatever he calls him. And so I was like, "Okay, I guess we're getting a different Jack." We get Harvey set up. I was like, "Oh, like, I don't know if that was
Could this
too
be a
obvious.
swerve?
That'd be an
Yeah.
interesting" yeah. And then because they were setting Gordon up, I was like, "Oh, well, it's definitely not him, like, he obviously has to be the red herring." And yeah, I feel like his character does not serve the role of Jack the Ripper.
Yeah.
Like,
It
you have to
it
distill everything about him so much that it's just, like, kinda muddy.
Yeah, they work overboard to try to take your scent off of him, right? Like he is the typical
Justify
Gordon
it,
for
yeah.
most of the part. He makes jokes. He's very lenient toward the Batman. Even when Batman shows up to his house, he's like, "Whoa, like just to let you know, like I'll talk to you, do all this stuff, but like, this is sacred for me. Like, don't come to my house. Like, I don't like that. Like, it's very like just chill. Like, it's very James Gordon, right? A lot of stuff
That
that he
scene
does.
was actually very sinister.
When
I
he at
feel
the
like
end, yeah, when he got angry, I was
yeah,
like, oh, okay, shit. And
like,
then
even leading up to, like, the overt anger, he was just, like, very
yeah,
much, like, bad guy energy.
yeah. And the other thing that they do, and it's an acting choice, or casting choice is casting Scott Patterson, who is, for all the Gilmore Girl fans out there, is Luke from Gilmore Girls,
Okay.
because he's such a good dude in that show
Uh-huh.
that it helps you like, and Luke's not going to be a fucking serial killer that hates women. I just watched 14 seasons of him taking care of this lady and her fucking kid. Like, that's his kid. Like, he said, he yells at the dad, like, that's my daughter. Fuck you. And like, he's like the ultimate good guy, and like for every woman growing up,
Mhm.
like in the 2000s, like, and there's no way he's gonna be this woman hating person. And then it's like, oh, okay, I see what y'all did. It works to a certain degree. I'm trying to think. The only other thing where he's like ever so slightly like not like, or I guess menacing to a certain degree. He's in the Saw movies, but like even that, he's like a good guy in the Saw movies. He's like he's obsessed with catching Jigsaw. That's it. Like, again, still a good guy. So like it's weird to see him in like a bad guy role, and they go like out of their way, and also they go out of their way at the last, like the end of the movie, to like hit
Mhm.
home that he's the villain. Like
Yeah.
they hit you with all that exposition, like right, and it's all blasted at you. You're like, whoa, all right,
Yeah.
chill, sprinkle it out, like
I
sprinkle
was
it
already
out.
kind of tuned out, so I was like, "Whoa,
Yeah.
dude, chill,
It's a
chill the
little too,
fuck
yeah,
out."
it's a little too much too fast. Cause like with Harvey, like we all know
Mhm.
Harvey, can turn, and it's like
Yeah.
this alternate version. His face is not messed up. They make jokes about him being Two-Face, and he
Mhm.
just wants to
Oh,
drink, he
he's a
wants to
different
party.
person when he drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he is so mean to Selena when she goes to tell Gordon, that Bruce is Batman to, help exonerate him. And she's like, oh, you whore, and all this other stuff. I'm like,
Mhm.
did you get scorned? Is that where we go with this? Like Harvey's gonna be Jack the
Mhm.
Ripper because some lady told him no,
That
which
would have been an interesting narrative choice.
also in the year of our Lord 2025, sadly still relevant. That's a third
Yeah.
part of the subject we're about around that we'll talk
Again,
about
this
later.
movie was made in 2018.
Still relevant, sadly.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, and
Well, that
then
was 2018 was kind of the kickoff of hitting women became very popular.
in media, yeah, it felt like,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
Um,
There was definitely a strong response to the 2016 election
oh, uh-huh.
in media, and it turned like a switch got flipped, and
Hmm. I
if
agree.
you look at media that was starting to be created in 2016 and media that was starting to be created in 2017, it is like
Yeah,
night and day.
it really is. Um, the other thing too with the reveal, we're getting dual reveals, right? We're getting Gordon revealing it to Selena right there with that concoction that is insane. It's like heroin and some other shit. I was like, God damn, he gave her lean. Like he just gave her lean. That's what he like.
It was like scarecrow fear poison meets heroin meets like I guess Joker venom or whatever.
Yeah, I was like that. God damn. When I heard what was the stuff that he gave her, I was like, is this Gotham City or Philadelphia? God damn, this is bad. Jesus. Kensington, Allegheny, Jesus Christ. And it's hilarious. But like you're getting that he's hamming it up. He's hamming it
Mhm.
up at the end, like when right before the
He's
reveal.
an actor.
Yeah. And Barbara, I mean, again, shout out to Scott, Patterson, because he's
Mhm.
doing good with what he's given. He's just
Oh, yeah.
it's just a weird reveal. Um,
Mhm.
and then we find out, Barbara, she moves her hair. Did he burn her ear off? Is that what he did? Like
Something like
it's like
that.
mute. She like her whole left side's like
Yeah, like
mutilated.
something on the side of her face or
Yeah,
whatever,
she's like,
yeah.
he burned
Mhm,
the skin, he's burned the sin off of me and
mhm.
other stuff like that. And
Uh-huh.
he has his, it was a choice for drama class. I was like, I don't want to do it. It just seems it's too much. Um, and he has this whole thing where he's like, da da da, whores, they painted themselves up and all this stuff. He's like, what about your wife? You're like, wives are the worst. Like, Jesus, James. Like every iteration, every across every universe. Like I want an image of all the different alternate universe. James Gordon is like, I don't like you to Barbara Gordon. Like, his wife. He either cheats on her.
Hate their wives.
Yeah.
It's just a fact of life. No cops
God.
like their wives.
God damn, this motherfucker, man. He like despises this woman across the board. Like, I would love if like
Mhm,
main continuity was the Earth One, right? Technically, or yeah, Earth One.
mhm.
Um, James Gordon. Hey, Batman, can I see through the multiverse real quick? I just see all the other ones, and then he sees this version. He's like, God damn! Every time I get married, I just do something horrible to this woman. Like, I hurt this woman. She's pregnant. I cheat on her. I do all this shit to this woman. What is it about this lady that subconsciously I do not like her? Thank God she gave like you can't even say two capable kids. One is a psychopath in the main continuity and a serial killer with no emotion, and the other one is probably one of the best members of the Bat family.
Mhm. Yeah.
What the fuck, man? Um, but yeah, it's a weird take. Batman fighting Jack the Ripper alone is awesome. Just that
Yeah.
phrase alone
Uh-huh.
is awesome, and that's what helps the book.
100% agree.
Um,
Yeah.
but this is I almost want I almost want if you have never read the book, I almost want people to watch this movie, comment down below, tell us what you think of the movie, and then like take a day, read the book, and then tell us what you think about the movie now that you've read the book because
Well, I was like, now I really have to I wanted to reread the book before I watched this just to refresh myself. And I got like a couple pages in and then it was like way too late and I was like, I just need to turn the movie on and
yeah.
get through it. And then as I was like three-quarters of the way through, I was like, shit, now I really need to read the book because I am losing my mind.
Oh man. Um, we'll move on from there. Well, you know what? We'll end on a happier note. So this
Okay.
last section I put on the subsection, and this came from again, it's not necessarily like the I'm not saying anything towards the writers or anything, but there's so much woman hate throughout this whole film. It is
Real. Yeah,
yeah, and it's
it
not
is
regulated to
prevalent.
it's not regulated to just Jack the Ripper. Like there's this song,
No, everybody hates women.
yeah, there's a song this Selena sings at the Monarch
Uh-huh.
Theater. And what's it? It's a How to Tame a Woman.
Iconic
Yeah.
moment. However, content problematic.
Yes. I was watching it and I always talk about her on my show. Brianna was like next to me and she goes, "What the fuck is this song?" I was like, Brie, I gotta be honest with you. I don't think this was made just for this movie. I think, and I had to look it up. It's like a song from like the 1920s, like 1910.
Oh, yeah,
Like the
that tracks.
legitimate song. Performed, by the
First of
way.
all, not
Yeah.
era appropriate if we're going Victorian.
Yeah.
Actually not era appropriate.
Yes.
However, it's an iconic movie. Real question though, how do we
Yeah.
get her on the podcast?
Gray Delisle or Brianna.
Yeah,
We gotta get Brianna on somehow. I'll figure it out.
yeah, please do.
I
Because
had to
she's been
figure.
mentioned, like, almost every episode of the podcast.
Oh yeah, yeah. I had to either ask her
Part of the
and
pod.
see. I can't. She's weird, so she's like tricky. So like, there's like
Mhm,
movies I want her to be like, oh, you should really watch this. And she was like,
mhm.
because you
You
said
can't say
that,
that.
no,
It's not gonna happen.
yeah,
Yeah, uh-huh, relatable.
it's specifically toward me. Like, and she
It's a thing.
and
We
I
can
know
talk
her
about it off
family.
air. I'm not gonna out
Yeah.
her.
No, it's funny because I like know all her family. So like she'll mention to her like sister and be like, "Oh yeah, he said you watch these," and they'll laugh and be like, "You told him no, right?" Oh, of course, because it brings her joy to see me in pain. That's the issue.
That's a good
Yeah,
friend.
that is a good friend.
Uh-huh, uh-huh,
But yeah, so she heard the song. I'm like, "What the hell is this?" And then I pull it
uh-huh,
up, and this is where Gray Delisle comes from, voice actor supreme. She's
uh-huh.
a
Yeah,
Zula, but she's also
love
a
her.
beautiful singer. This is also a
Mhm.
perfect time to say I just watched a little bit of a podcast with her. Her career trajectory, where she got here now, is insane. Absolutely
Absurd,
insane.
yeah.
I think I said it to you, but she was at one point, a sexy dancer at a club who is not good at dancing, but only wanted enough money to make a demo tape so she could do voice acting. She always wanted to do voice acting. So,
Mhm.
and she was charming, so she charmed fully clothed, charms all the men in the club on amateur night to win a contract to do the dancing. Dances, eventually, I guess, gets good at it. A frequent patron at the club is a one Tupac Shakur, who she becomes friendly
Yeah.
with, who she becomes friendly with to the point where like they don't even do dance stuff. They just sit with each other and just discuss music. And he's like, "Oh my god,
Yeah.
how's your voice acting going? How's that? Are you getting any headway? Like I know people. I can hook you up with these people." And they're just talking about their different careers. She has no idea what rap music is. She's like not really into it.
She's like, I don't know who this
She's
man is,
heard
but
his name
that's fine.
before, but like doesn't know. So go in the back. The other ladies are like, "Wait, you were talking to Tupac Shakur?" She's like, "Oh my god, yeah." And then eventually, when he, unfortunately passes, she goes to the news and I think she's with a friend of hers. She's like, "Oh my God, he died. Oh my God, I know him." Dude. And they all like stop and look at her like, "You know Tupac?" Like, yeah. It's just a thing she does. She's
Right
one of
foot
the
up.
most interesting people I've ever heard of. And she's one of the best voice actors ever. Like, what a
Mhm.
career
Yeah.
trajectory. Great allow.
What
She
a
doesn't get new.
fascinating human.
And
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
she kills it
Incredible.
on this song. You said it earlier. That song,
Yeah.
How to Tame a
Iconic.
Woman, it was so good
Ooh.
because of her. That song is
Yeah.
so problematic. At first, when I was watching it, like I was like, "Oh, is this gonna be one of those songs like there's a Christmas song that's on our Christmas playlist is like You Must Never Tango with an Eskimo." I was like, what an oddly racist
First of
song.
all, that is a slur.
Yeah, I'm saying that's what I'm saying. It's like it has to be from like around this era.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
that's
And it plays, and we like every time it plays, I just look
every
at Tara. I'm like,
oh,
this song is like weirdly racist. Like,
yeah.
it's so weird. Like everyone
Mhm.
talks about like, maybe it's cold outside being problematic. Like this one is no one talks about
Mhm.
this.
Well, okay, now the like counterculture is talking about how actually it's problematic to say maybe it's cold outside is problematic.
Okay,
I don't
I
care that
don't.
much. We don't have to get
Eh,
into
yeah, people already hate us
it.
loud on the internet for our things.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying that's a
yeah.
thing that's going around.
Maybe that's how we get fans. We agree with them. We have
Oh, that
we
it's
took
problematic to say that
it's
maybe it's
problematic.
cold outside is problematic.
Uh, but
Okay.
yeah, man, there's so much woman hate in this movie. It's
Oh, yeah, the
uncomfortable.
entire thing is, like, filled with this absolute, like, hatred of women from, like, the first scene through the end. It
Yeah.
is a constant, like, ever-present theme, and that's just not something fun to watch.
No, it's a lot. It's a lot mentally to deal with. Like, and I can only imagine like the actors to like saying these scenes. Like, hopefully they're like these like painted horror and whatever they're saying sections are like spaced out. Like Yuri's in the booth. Like,
Yeah.
I'll say it on Tuesday and then I'll come back next week and finish this line because like it's too much. I have some Sasuke shit I got to do. That's I'd rather do that right now. Um, it's a lot, man. It's a lot. It's like every man other than Bruce, Alfred, uh,
Even Bruce a little bit.
a little bit. He's a little condescending.
Little
Yeah,
bit.
he's a little
A little
condescending.
condescending, yeah,
Yeah,
Alfred's perfect, no notes. He can
yeah.
do no
And
wrong.
the boys, Dickie, Jason, and Tim, they are perfect as
Mhm.
well.
They're
But
children.
like everyone is like painted whore this.
Mhm,
When Gordon goes off and he said wives are even worse than hookers, I'm like,
mhm.
what is
Yep.
wrong with
Yeah.
you? I almost like Jack the Ripper to not have a motive. Like, yeah, I don't want you to
Yeah.
talk. Like, this is
Mhm.
worse. It's scarier when you just killed ladies of the night and we never knew who you were and we never found you. Like, that is frightening
Mhm.
in itself. And not to condone it or anything, but like to hear him go off and be like, all women suck. He even shits on Sister Leslie. She's a
Mhm.
nun. She's a nun. She's a lady of God. And he calls
Yeah.
her. He's like, "Oh, because you're bringing the immigrants in." Jesus Christ, this movie
Mhm.
is really should have been made in 2025. You're bringing the immigrants in. You're bringing like
You're protecting the
poor people.
poor, the
Yeah,
drug addicts, the whores.
man. I
You gotta
wonder.
go.
I wonder who this James Gordon would have voted for in 2025. 24.
Oh, we know.
Yeah. I'm surprised he didn't paint himself orange by the end of the goddamn movie. Um, but man, it's just so much. At the end of the movie, I was like, I need to read something else that like is not icky.
Mhm.
Like I started
Yeah.
reading some One Piece just to like get my mind out of it. But you know what's a thing that loves women?
Oh,
One Piece.
we have a really important update for the podcast.
Oh yes.
You and Tara started using Storycraft.
Yes, we both did. Yes. Yes, we have. Yes.
I got a friend request that I like screamed. I was so excited.
Yeah, she was like, I forget how many books I read this year. I'm like, there's an app for that. Like, I'll show you.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. And to watch the taste of all the women hating characters that we've been talking about, let's talk about the Cocked Robins. How much do we love these versions of Dick, Jason, and Tim? They were adorable.
They were adorable. Choices were made.
Mm.
I was really questioning the hair color choices of the three of them.
Yeah, Jason with his
That
red
was
hair.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They went pre-New 52.
Dick had like a mullet brown,
Yes.
like long brown, longish, like yeah. And then Jason had the red, and then Tim had the black. And I'm just like, okay,
Yeah.
choices were made. It took me a minute to figure out which one was which. Because if anybody you're gonna turn into a redhead, it's gonna be Dick Grayson.
Yeah, it should be. But that was weird. Like I had
This
to think
man
about
is
it for a sec.
obsessed with redheads.
Yeah,
Like
it's true.
that's his entire
Yeah,
personality.
alien, white, black, it don't matter. It doesn't matter. Is it a woman? Does it have red hair? Yes. Done.
No. Period. Red hair.
Yeah. Yeah, period.
Wally.
Yeah, Wally, yeah. Roy, yeah. Red hair, period. You're gonna be in my life one way,
Yeah.
shape, or form, and I will see you naked.
Mhm. Yes,
Period.
correct.
Yeah.
Period.
When I saw Jason with the red hair, it took me back, and I think at this point he's obviously, they tried to retcon it back in the day, pre New 52, that was it Bruce dyed his hair to make him look more like Dick, so like the bad guys didn't know that Dick was not around or something. It was such a stupid
Oh, okay.
retcon.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real honest with you. I forget that not everybody's canon is that
Yeah.
Jason Todd is Latino.
There's that too. Yeah. 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 That's the pitfalls of
Like that is a
AO3.
false aesthetic boy. Yeah.
I
And
did
that's not
love
just AO3. That is also fan artists. Thank you very much.
that is very fair. But yeah, when I saw it, I was like, why does he have red hair? I was like, oh yeah, I totally forgot that was a thing before they rebooted the universe. And thank God they just dropped that. Yeah, it literally was. It was like
Yeah.
5 months, and it was like, all right, yeah, we're not going to talk about that anymore. Like, why did you even do it in the first place? It's so stupid.
Yeah.
I love Jason's bit that he's constantly trying to rob people. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It cracked me
Accurate.
up.
That's a great character
Yeah.
choice.
And just Tim was so wholesome. He was so cute
Mhm.
the whole time, as his brothers argue around him and not listen
He's
to him.
really the Aunt Peggy.
Yeah, he really is. He really is the end. Oh man, but they were cute, and I love that because we covered this in Batman Cave Crusader. There's an episode where Batman saves a bunch of orphans, and then it's like, wait, could they be?
Yeah.
And at the end, they say their
Yeah.
names: Dick, Jason, Steph,
Uh-huh.
and Tim. Right? Is Duke in that one too? I forget.
I don't think Dick is there. Everybody but us forgets Duke Thomas exists.
Yeah, sadly. Yeah, DC damn sure has forgotten.
Yeah.
All right. So
Mhm.
moving on, Sly.
Uh-huh.
What are your notes on this? What do you want to touch upon?
I wish I liked the Ivy burlesque scene. However, it was very much for the capital M male gaze. And I'm not really about that. Again, it was giving Western, not Victorian in the slightest.
Yeah.
Gotham is so easy to turn Victorian. It's its entire thing. How did they fuck that up? I don't know. It's fine. Selena's performance, very cool. Selena as a whole, very
Yeah,
cool. Lion Tamer, Selena,
dude.
that fucks. Um, I was so mad that they offed my girl Leslie. That's offensive to me personally.
She went out though like a G. She,
She
I'm
did,
not gonna,
but
I'm
as
not
soon
gonna
as she
equip
went
her.
out, I kinda tuned out for the
Fair.
rest of the movie.
I was hoping he was gonna help her at the end.
Um, yeah, at one point I said, "What the actual fuck?" I think that's when we got the official start of the, Gordon reveal, because I was like I was really pulling for a last minute bait and switch. Uncle Jack or whatever the fuck his name is swings in off his high horse and
It felt like
bait and switch,
it felt
whatever.
like a Scream Ghostface reveal, but without any of the fun figuring out during the film or
Yeah,
a good lead up to it being the person.
uh-huh. And then I said, "Wow, this Costco NyQuil is hitting hard. This feels blasphemous about the movie in general." And then I said, "Now I really gotta reread the book because that's not anywhere close to the story I thought I remembered."
Yeah.
Again, I was losing my mind.
Yeah, you're not the only one. There's a couple reviews on IMDb that match that as well.
Mhm.
For me, I put there's a lot of fights in this film, and they're all done very well. Like Sam
Uh-huh.
Liu
There's a
continues to
lot of
be great.
periods of no dialogue, just
Yeah,
straight up fighting.
and it's great. It's great.
Yeah.
Um, I said, man, if I had a nickel for every time Gotham Fair was featured prominently in a Batman animated movie, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it's happened twice.
Yeah, it was
Um,
the World's Fair and then the whatever the fuck it was called in this one. The Fair of
yeah,
the Future or I don't know, some
I think yeah,
bullshit.
Fair of the Future is like Massive Phantasm, I think, right? And then it's the
Oh, fuck.
World's Fair in this or something, or the Gotham Fair. It's just weird.
It's yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know. It's not the World's Fair in this one, that's all I know.
yeah. Um, what I put a quotation, some disruptive females. Like that's early signs that this movie just they're gonna be
Bars!
yeah.
Put that on a t-shirt.
That should be one
I
of our
don't think
shirts.
we can,
So just
it's probably a trademark, but,
probably, yeah.
or I mean, copyrighted under, like, IP, fair use, whatever.
Oh yeah.
Um, those were not the right words. Did I mention I'm ill? Please forgive me.
Oh, I
Anyways,
love
if we were
yeah,
going to make merch
yeah.
and it was like a WB stamp of approval, it would be some disruptive females with the poster of this movie.
With Selena. With
Yeah,
Selena
with
on it.
Selena
Yeah.
on the poster of this movie.
Uh
Yeah, mhm. Correct.
I said here, I love that alternate Bruce is like the manor's too far away from Gotham. I need to be in Gotham to
Fuck
help.
yeah! That fucking Bristol boy is always, like, 45 minutes away from the city. What are you doing?
Yeah. And I love you could tell it was like, oh well, maybe it's because he doesn't have a car, he has a horse and carriage. I'm like, no, he wants to be in Gotham to help Gotham. You
Yeah,
could tell. Like, what do you
what a
need?
novel concept.
Yeah. Yeah, it only took like 80 years to finally get him to do it in the comics recently. Um, oh, I oh, this is my favorite. Like out loud, giggled my ass off at work. Um, when Bruce and Harvey go to the Monarch Theater,
Mhm.
and Selena has this song, "How to Tame a Woman," and Harvey goes, "Bruce, I think I'm in love." Or yeah, Harvey goes, "Bruce, I think I'm in love," and Bruce goes, "Oh, I'll make sure to tell your wife that." I was like, God damn.
Yeah, that line fucking slapped.
God damn, Bruce. He was just like, nah, he was like, yeah, I'll
Mhm,
make sure to tell your wife and fucking kids, you fucking sleaze bag. Jesus
mhm.
Christ.
Yeah.
Um,
He is a sleazebag, you tell him.
oh my God. And this is a random thing. It's really, I think this is the character's name, but I was like, Alfred makes a note that Mrs. Cooper is getting something done at like the brownstone, wherever they live right now.
Mhm.
If I'm
Yeah.
right, I think Mrs. Cooper is a character that predated Alfred, and then Alfred was
Huh.
created, I think, for the Adam West show. If I'm wrong,
I thought that was the name of the housekeeper that takes care of Tim while his parents are out of town.
I
I
yeah, I believe you're right, but I think this was a character that was in the books beforehand. Or maybe the show. It was
Okay.
like one of those things. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it's Mrs.
Yeah.
Cooper in Batman refers to Aunt Harriet Cooper, who played actress by Madge Blage in the 1960s television. She was Bruce Wayne's aunt and guardian and appeared in the third and final season of the show. Yeah, it's like a
Okay,
weird.
that's cool.
Yeah, I remember I heard that. I was like, isn't she from the show? It was like such a deep cut for that. Um,
But, like, who's the housekeeper that, like, comes over to the, Drake Manor, like, once a week or whatever?
I don't know that now comic book wise, I don't know if that is her as well. My
Again, I read a lot of fan fiction.
Yeah, my touchstone is of her is in the 60s Adam West show. Um, oh,
Mrs. Mack, I was
oh,
wrong.
Mrs.
I
Mac.
apologize. Yeah.
When they go to the Dionysus Club, I said Selina's suit is a problem because she is looking fine.
She was looking hot
Yeah,
with a W.
yeah. I love that
Very
line.
good look.
He's like, I don't think I convinced him I was a man. Like, I would hope not. I would have to fire him. Like, God damn.
That was a great line.
Yeah. Um, I said Alfred sees these three babies who need food and he's already adopted them. It's like these are
At
mine.
the funeral.
Yeah. He's like, I'll make sure you're fed. Don't worry about it. I love Batman's costume. We didn't talk about much of his design, but that is
Mhm.
such a cool costume. Again,
I
all
thought
these
the
alternate
goggles were
universes.
a little funky, but other
They
than that, like,
they look
the
weird in animation.
detachedness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
They look weird in animation compared to like the comic, you know? Or even when he has the suit up in like his little bat cave, which is his attic, which I love that. It's the attic of the brownstone.
Mhm.
Um, Even when the suit is like displayed, it looks better on the display than it does on him. Just the goggles, that's it. Everything else looks cool. He's a fucking. I said this too. He's a lug of a man. He's just a big
Oh, yeah.
dude. He's
He
burly.
is chonky.
Yeah. Um, Jack the Ripper constantly just whooping Batman's ass. The whole movie. He just
Mhm.
beats the shit out of him. Batman only wins because he used his fucking money. Surprise, surprise. To get
Can we talk about one thing about
uh,
Jack the Ripper?
yeah.
I ha Why are we demonizing left-handed people?
You know what? I feel like this is a thing. Yeah.
Seriously, like, the only reason, like, Bruce makes a comment to Gordon describing his, like, would-be attacker or whatever and mentions left-handedness, and then later afterwards, he's like, "Oh, the nuns beat that out of me years ago. I only use my left hand when I'm doing Jack the Ripper business." I'm like, "Why? Why are you trying to villainize left-handed people more?
Who do you hate? Why do you hate them? Who
Why do you
bullied you?
hate yourself?"
It
Like,
is crazy though. That is a touchstone because that is a thing that happened in Catholic schools back in the day. That like if you were
oh,
left-handed, they
yeah.
were like, "I'll
No,
beat it
it's a
out of
thing.
you."
Everybody's like, "Why is there an increase in left-handedness?" And I'm like, "It's almost like we stopped beating it out of people."
Yeah, yeah.
Shocker.
If you stop hitting them, they will learn to be themselves. It
Ugh,
happens in this movie too.
for
That's like
real.
the big thing.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
did put here, I do love Bruce is more open to affection in this film, whether it comes
Oh,
from
yeah.
Selina or Alfred. Like he's ready to close himself off when Leslie dies, and then
Mhm.
Alfred pushes a
Alfred
little
bullies
more.
him about it.
Yeah, and he's like, no, you know what? That should honor her. Yeah, that would be a good thing. And he
Mhm.
like actively goes out to
Yeah.
the funeral, where I think Bruce in main continuity would not. You're like,
No,
no, it's only
never.
the mission right now. I gotta double down on the mission. And like every else in the
Yeah.
Bat family would be out there. Like the
Mhm.
mission starts again tomorrow. Today we mourn. Like we got to do that.
Yeah. Mhm.
I love Solomon Grundy showing up. Well, he's Cyrus Gold, but we
Mhm.
know that eventually turns into Solomon
Yeah.
Grundy. That
Mhm.
was cool. Uh, when Bruce steals the cop outfit and goes outside and starts yelling with his shitty Irish accent, it was amazing. Shout out to Bruce Greenwood.
That was so
He's so good.
silly.
Yeah, it was. Dude, so this is the third piece of Batman media. I didn't even think about this, that Bruce Greenwood is Bruce and Batman. He did it under the Red Hood.
Mhm.
this, and then
Mhm.
he's Young Justice's Batman. He's
Oh,
underrated. He's
that's
really good.
right. Very good. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
he's
would
a good
say top
Batman.
3
Yeah.
Batman.
Oh, he's definitely up there. Yeah, he gets a gravitas
Maybe
to him.
top 5. Yeah. I
Yeah,
don't know. I really like him. Yeah.
he does. He also because he it's not because he's older, but his sounds older. He gives a more aged up Batman, a Batman that you can
Mhm.
believe had
Yeah.
a Dick, a Jason, a
He's
Tim.
been through some shit. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. um, yeah,
No,
pretty.
you know what? I'm standing by it. Top 3.
Yeah, yeah. I put him up there.
Kevin
Yeah,
Conroy. Oh god, I never remember his name. The Batman 2004.
Reno Romano.
He's a villain. Thank you. And there's too many R's in there. It jumbles in my brain.
Yeah,
And then this guy. Yeah,
yeah,
that's my top 3 Batman of all time.
yeah,
I'll stand by that.
yeah. I did hear. I at the time. This is like right after the reveal. I was like, I do love the reveal. I think it comes from the concept that it's something you can only do in Elseworlds titles, right? Like it's
Right.
unexpected, right?
Yeah.
You could do something unexpected in this point. Like it was like when we talked about, kicking off season 5 with Batman Azteca.
Yeah.
Like
I
Poison
love this
Ivy.
season.
Oh, I love that fucking movie so much.
Yeah, Poison
She's a
Ivy.
goddess, you know,
Yeah,
she's a mystical
and
goddess.
a
Like
very
mystical is a
cool one.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really
Yeah,
cool how
she
they
can
do that
really
stuff.
be, like, the spirit of the green,
Yeah.
and doesn't have to be, like, a person
Yeah.
or
Like, how
whatever.
would you adapt Poison Ivy? Like, no, she's a goddess. Like, we're gonna
Yeah,
adapt it the
yeah.
way she should be. And I love we'll talk about the line, but the last two things. So Jason constantly we talked about like he's constantly trying to rob
Uh-huh.
people, he's doing all this stuff, he's complaining the whole time. But when Selena's getting into the carriage, he knows he puts both his hands out and he's so gently getting her
It's
in the
so
carriage.
funny.
He's so sweet with her. And then I said, I love that
And
Alfred is
he's
like
like, "Mom."
yes, I need one. Thank you.
Yeah.
Mine's was on drugs.
Yeah.
Like the ones
Uh-huh.
you're on right now.
Yeah.
I also love that the end of the film is Alfred like a solid grandpa material. He's like he sees these three feral bastards. He's like, they're your problem, not mine.
He's like, "I'm here to spoil, not to discipline or
Yeah,
raise."
yeah. I raised you, you feral motherfucker. Now
You
you gotta fear
feral
these three.
bastard. Yeah, real.
Oh man, that was good. All right, moving on to drama class. We have a few here because there's a lot of good
Yeah,
lines.
I did reveal this to you off air, but again, I mentioned I kinda tuned out for most of this film. I did fully not believe this scene existed, so this will be my first, conscious, interaction with this
Yeah.
scene.
So with this one, I can be the kids if you want to be Alfred,
Okay.
and then we'll switch
I don't
off.
have a British accent.
As well. Also, shout out. We mentioned his name earlier, Anthony Head.
Uh-huh.
You don't know this because you're very young and you haven't watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer. He's Giles, and he's
Seen
Alfred.
parts of Buffy.
I've seen parts of. Do you know who Giles is?
Maybe I don't
Yeah,
know. I watch reruns on, like, midday television.
yeah. So yeah, he's the her watcher, her watcher. Perfect
Okay.
voice for Alfred.
Uh-huh.
All right,
Yeah,
go ahead.
great performance there. Alright, gotcha.
Let me go, geezer.
I'm afraid you lack the subtlety to be an effective cutpurse, young fellow, my lad. And so near a bevy of policemen, too.
He didn't mean nothing, mister. You idiot. You think that's how Sister Leslie will want you to act at her own funeral? But I'm hungry. Mr. Jason here is not worth the trouble. Cut him loose, huh?
Orphans.
Sister Leslie did what she could for us, fed us, and tried to teach us right. Look, knock Jason around a little if you want. I forgot about that. Knock him around a little if you want to, but please don't get the cops.
Hmm. I occasionally have odd jobs that need doing. Call upon me here. You'll not go away hungry. Shoo.
I love that Dick, this older brother energy is like, listen, if you gotta beat
Beat
his
him up if
ass,
you have to. but
It's
don't call
fine.
the cops.
Yeah, you could beat his ass. He's surprisingly very durable.
Yeah, you can take a beating. Just
Yeah,
don't get us in trouble with the
yeah,
law.
yeah. He's used to getting his ass beat. Don't worry about it. It's fine. All
Mhm.
right, I'll be Alfred on this one. You want to be Bruce?
Okay.
I've laid out your mourning clothes.
I have my own manner of mourning.
Revenge.
Her blood cries out for it.
Does it, sir? Beloved, average not yourselves. Vengeance is mine. I will repay, saith the Lord. She wouldn't want you to be alone right now.
How I work best, Alfred. But I can pay my respects.
Yeah, I was like, oh, he actually has a heart in this one. Any other universe, this Bruce is
Also,
like a
C
heart.
of E, Alfred Pennyworth quoting.
Scripture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't know if he's actually raised in Church of England, but I'm just assuming.
Yeah, I would assume. All right, I'll be Gordon on this one.
Okay. Take it away.
Wade promised the world's fair would be a paradise of cleanliness and light. But what does the light in the darkness? It draws flies, vile, unclean like you. But for every one I eradicate, two more arrive. I promise the people of Gotham to clean the scum off the streets. Thieves, murderers, confident men, immigrants, illiterates, anarchists. The city seems to spawn illiterates. How dare you not read? The city seems to spawn them, but it's whores. You painted whores and are the worst. All rosy cheeks, soft and round on the outside, but on the inside.
My death proves innocent.
Yes, sadly, your death will exonerate Wayne, but it will be worth it. Your blood shall christen this fair woman. Your corruption and decay will spill down over this carnival as a warning to all of your kind. Shall we begin? This takes quite some time.
Of all the plot points to stay true to, this is the one they chose.
Yeah, yeah,
This one.
yeah. They're like, you know what?
Whatever.
Let's
It's
come back
fine.
around. We should make this canon now at this point.
Yeah,
For
no.
this,
No, thank you.
I will allow you to be Alfred.
Okay, you will allow me.
Yes.
Help them in, lads. Lively now. Where there's smoke, there's fire. And you'll there what? No. And there you'll always be, sir. Hey yeah.
Do these belong to you, Alfred?
Good lord, no, sir. They belong to you.
Oh god, I love Alfred. He's like one of the best Alfred lines ever. Like, no, they're your babies now.
No, no. Your children.
Yeah, legally, I signed them up under your name. You should not allow me to be power of
I
attorney.
forged your signature. It's fine.
Oh, I didn't read the review that you posted. That's what we're gonna do. You can read mine that I posted, and then
Okay.
you do. So
Okay.
yeah, we're moving on to a
You
new
could
segment. Here
uh-huh.
at DC Graduates, where we're gonna do a low scoring review that tickles us, and we're gonna read it out loud. The slide, you can start with the one I uploaded.
Yeah, for mine, you can skip the first paragraph. It's boring.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. 1-star review from April 15th, 2018. Unimaginative people pulled the Batman character cloth even thinner. This is a poor attempt to paste Batman and his supporting characters onto something else. The characters are cardboard, the story unappealing, the voice acting uninspired. Unimaginative people keep pulling the Batman and really the entire DC universe thinner and thinner. What if Batman were a vampire? What if Superman were Russian? What if we removed the heart of every DC character? That's what it really comes down to. Removing the hearts of characters because poor storytellers want jobs telling stories. 5 people found that helpful.
I bet you without a shadow of a doubt, if we click that username, that
Mhm.
person loves Man of Steel in the Snyderverse.
Yeah.
Because he does,
Yeah.
that person does not
Mhm.
understand the irony of his words. Like, like I guarantee you, like fucking Zack Snyder's Justice League in black and white, 4x3 is the best movie ever created.
Correct. Yeah.
It's okay. Um, this one is a 3 out of 10 star review titled "Gotham by Gaslight." Might as well be Gotham. Hashtag me
Hold
too.
on. Gotham by Gaslight, semicolon,
So I call
might
it.
as well be Gotham, hashtag me too. You gotta include the
Yeah,
semicolon.
that's fair. That's fair. So you said skip out the to be fair, the first paragraph is all the good stuff.
Yeah.
Um now the bad. The underlying morality and ethics of the movie are outright plain evil. Every scene is practically anti-male militant feminist, kind of centrist. Every man who
Gynocentrist.
every man who opens his mouth either adheres to the feminist stereotype, is a male feminist, or purposely refrains from opinionating as if afraid of being hashtag me too'd.
Again, this is about the movie that we thought was so distinctly anti-feminist in every single core being of its
Yeah,
existence.
yeah. The story is heavily on the woman can do no wrong and should be held responsible, protected, worship mentality. The women make bad decisions and even suffer undeserved, even for their actions. Fates. The film goes out of its way to suggest it's entirely society's in feminist speak white male. Oh my god, this is like this guy must love our podcast. We should share it to
Oh
him.
yeah. Oh
Scene
yeah.
after scene after scene of scoffing, insults, and mockery toward men, and we're only 24 minutes in. The second fight was at first refreshing, realistic, and believable enough, but ends with the female ignoring everything that just happened and angrily and hysterically berating Batman for saving her from what was obviously her coming death. In the end, the film is outright filled to the brim with bigotry.
Yeah, but in the opposite direction,
Uh-huh.
buddy.
Yeah. Unless you're brainless or just plain hate men, you're going to find this movie leaves you with a bad taste in the back of your mouth. This is
Hell
from
yeah, men haters right
yeah.
here.
So this person is like, what's his name? Is like chairman or something? Or Hirschman, essentially.
Uh,
February
First
24th.
man. Yeah.
Yeah, February 24th, 2018. I can gather a few things from this review. One,
Mhm.
white. Two, male.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
uh
Uh, sorry, I just clicked on his profile. Again, we're assuming his.
yeah.
There's 3 reviews. Can you guess what movies they're for?
Is is Man of Steel one of them?
Nope.
Oh,
It is Gotham by Gaslight, Justice League War, and Season 4, Episode 4 of Longmire.
oh, what?
The title for Justice League War is the leftist indoctrination is strong with this one. And the first sentence of the TV show review is more leftist indoctrination. This time 20 minutes in. 7 stars.
What the- what I didn't look up what the hell. I had to look up what the hell Longmire was. Oh, it's like a modern day western. It seems like okay. Really goes. Oh my god. Okay, I'm not gonna go into it. That's Lou Diamond Phillips, sir. You can't talk shit about Lou Diamond Phillips, okay?
There you
He might not be Mexican, but he's Mexican in my heart. He's Richie Valens forever. Okay.
go.
God damn it.
Honorary
Yeah. All right. God, I love this new section. This is like it's great,
Mexican.
especially if I don't read it ahead of time. Like that was
Right, yeah.
hilarious. Gynocentrist. Militant feminist gynocentrist. God, what a fucking
I would
line.
update on your guy.
Oh yes, please.
He's reviewed 208 films,
Oh,
But the first 3, include Superman: Man of Tomorrow, the 2020 film, and Justice League: Dark Apocalypse 4, and they're both 1 star. Why did you keep watching this universe? It's so
stop.
good.
Stop watching it.
Stop.
God damn. You don't see me watching fucking Fox News every day.
Voltron Legendary Defender 2019.
He's gonna shit
1
on
star.
that. Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
he's definitely gonna shit on that.
Sword Art Online 2019, 1 star. Reign of the Superman, 1 star.
Oh my god.
Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, 1 star.
That's fair. Wait, is that the new one?
Avengers Infinity War, 2 stars.
No, go fuck yourself, sir. Infinity War?
The Death of Superman 2018, 1 star.
Does this person just not love anything? He just like doesn't love anything.
Correct. Suicide Squad Hell to Pay 2018, 2 stars.
That's probably because there's titties in it. That, that 1 star is titties alone.
Batman and Harley Quinn 2017, 1 star.
I I can only imagine. I can only imagine.
Oh
You
no,
know,
he reviewed the Batman 2004.
I guarantee you for Batman and Harley Quinn, he's gonna either love the fact that Nightwing and Harley Quinn hooked up or hate the fact that Harley Quinn and Nightwing hooked up.
TMNT Out of the Shadows 2017, 4 star.
God, no, don't do that. It is okay movie, but don't. I don't want to be associated with
Rogue
that.
One Star Wars Story 2017, 5 stars.
That's a good ass movie. Yeah, that unequivocally is like, hey, nah, I can't even talk shit. That's a good movie. You know, I guarantee you, he hated the last Star Wars movie with Rey.
My beloved X-Men Apocalypse, 3 stars.
Oh, not enough Olivia Munn. That's the title, brother. God, this is great.
Again, this man has 208 IMDb.
Why continue to watch
He
movies?
just keeps hating everything.
Sir, there are streaming services specifically for you now. There is one where a guy pretends to be a black woman radio host. He's a white comedian.
What?
That's the basis of that Red State movie. Listen, that movie is right up for him. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
I watched
oh
the review.
God.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Moving on to Homeroom. God, this is such a great section though. I love that
I
review.
fully derailed that.
That was so good. No, that's perfect. This is so good. I hope he pops up again for some of these other movies. We have to like look him up like for these films.
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right, we go on to Homeroom. Our final thoughts, Sly. What's your final thoughts on the film version of this not adaptation?
Bad movie, bad adaptation, no good, very bad time, read the book.
Yes. Yeah. For me, great book. Good movie if you don't know the book. Serviceable movie if you've watched the movie first and then read the book. Because I kept thinking, like, oh, I do like this movie. Like that kept going in my brain the whole time. I was like, I do like this film. It's just not the book. I had to gaslight myself, basically. Yeah, I mean, as an Elseworld thing, if you could find the book, do that. It's highly recommend it. Yeah, the book is amazing. I do want to pick that up again because it's been a long time since I read it. But that being said, the film, it's weird that it didn't go beat for beat. You know, in a time frame where
You don't
DC
even
was
have to
doing.
go beat for beat. Just follow the general outline of the existing story. And I guess they didn't want to spend most of the time in, not even most of the time, it's like a couple pages in London.
No, yeah, they talk. Yeah, not even. Yeah, yeah, it's true. He mentions London. That's it. And good coordinates.
Well, it starts in London because he meets the uncle, whatever his face, on the boat.
Yes. That's right. Yeah, you're right. it is weird though, because and again, this is not Sam Liu's problem. It is an overall like just weird direction from some producer, in DC was
Mhm.
like, hey, let's just not
Yeah.
do beat for beat. Because if you think at the same time that this was coming out, we've already talked about it in season 3 of yeah, season 3, right? Yeah, season 3 of DC Graduates, where we're covering the DC AMU. There were adaptations of storylines that were different because they were fitting into the DC AMU that was created,
Right.
right? We talk about
This
Judas
is an
Contract.
elseworld.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You
if
could
this
put
has
it
no
anywhere.
tie, yeah, to anything, why not just adapt it or get more of a general outline for it,
Mhm.
It is strange. Um,
Mhm.
yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I would recommend this film. I think if you never
Mhm.
read the book, I could recommend it. But if you read the book, I think you might have a hard time. The performances are
Yeah.
good. I think
I
like
think
Jennifer
even
Carpenter and
with
all are good.
not reading the book, the, blatant, like, absolute hatred of women throughout this entire film from start to finish
I
makes
think
it
that's why it's rated R.
unrecommendable.
Yeah, that's why it's rated R. They go hard. Again, it's not the producer or like the writers. Like they're not saying, "Hey, I hate women." It's just like they're really hammering home that so many men in this world hate women.
Yeah.
Like hammering home. It's a lot. It's a lot to deal with. It's a
Mhm.
lot to constantly hear. And like it's only an hour 15 too. It's not a long movie, but it's a lot in that
Yeah.
hour 15 to constantly hear
Hour
like
18, yeah.
how many times did
Uh-huh.
I say painted whore in like that
So
villain
many.
speech? You know?
How many times did you say it in your notes alone?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Too many,
I
yeah.
don't know why him
It's a
constantly
constant.
him say
He
painted whore
constantly calls
made me
women painted whores.
it made me laugh so hard.
It's it's like, what's the scene or whatever.
Yeah. It's also again this segment, but it's whores. You painted whores that are the worst, all rosy cheeked, soft, and round on the outside. So you just
Yeah.
explaining why women are awesome. What the fuck do you mean?
He hates women, remember?
Yeah. I'm sure he loves a lot of dudes. It's fine. Listen, to each his own, man. What happens in the trench
Listen,
warfare stays in the trench warfare.
yeah. You know what men in war do?
Yeah.
They fuck.
Yeah. Ever since the days of Sparta, you know? It's been
Hey,
a thing.
shout out to previous fan fiction author, now published novelist, Alice Wynn on her novel, fuck, what is it called? Um, um, In Memoriam. It's very good. It's about men in war who you called it. Fuck.
Yeah, listen, it's a thing. It's a thing
It's
that
very
happens.
good.
It's a thing
Great
that
book. Highly
yeah.
recommend. Everybody go read it.
Yeah. All right. And with that, that comes to the end of our episode. But before we tell you where you can find this, your homework for next week is Batman, The Doom That Came to Gotham.
I also have additional homework for everybody
Yes.
listening to this, including you, Carlos.
Okay.
I am going to leak to a fan fiction. Is it locked? No, it is not. Okay. I'm going to link to a fan fiction. Everybody is going to read this fan fiction. It's 1,330 words long. That's easy. You can
Yeah.
bang it out in like 5 minutes or whatever.
Yeah.
Um, Everybody read this fan fiction. You'll thank me later.
Okay. Yeah.
Finger
Yeah.
guns for the audio folks.
I'm down. I'm down. Hey, you know what I'm thinking? As these episodes are going, we're gonna talk about this off air. I have another movie we got slide in between the Doom that after the Doom that comes to Gotham. I think it'll work out
Okay,
time wise, but I'll tell you in a second.
okay,
I mean, for you guys,
yeah,
you'll never hear it.
yeah.
For our listeners. All right, Sly, where can people find you?
Storygraph at
Yes.
Cyclone. You can also find uh, Carlos and sometimes podcast Ghost Star on there.
Yeah.
If you want, you're, not to out both of you. But Storygraph is cool. You can find me on Instagram occasionally. You can find me on Threads. I'm currently blowing up on Threads right
There you
now. I
go.
have
Yeah.
like 24 likes. We love to see it.
There's a lot.
At Cyclone MC. But yeah. And here, oh my god, we're gearing up for Game of the Year shit, gearing
Yes.
up for IGAs. there's a lot of shit happening, cool things happening on this channel, wherever you are watching or listening. Stay tuned for Point in Progress and all the grand things we have planned.
Yeah, absolutely. So like Sly said, yeah, you can find us here, youtube.com/point of progress, where we have this show, MC University. We have a bunch of Let's Play series as well as including my own, which is It's Not a Loop, currently going through little by little on Control, which is our season 3. That should be premiering soon. We have the IGAs, which we're going to be reacting to. We are judges on that panel, full disclosure. Not gonna stoke a fire with that fan base. Um, a negative fan base toward the
Yeah.
IGAs. I'm
Yeah.
sure they'll find us. Don't worry. Um,
Oh, yeah.
and as well, we will hopefully, fingers crossed, be reacting to the Keeleys, the Game Awards. See whatever
Achilles.
the gameplay we get to see of new stuff, and react
Mhm.
and have fun and have a chill time with that. So look out for our socials. You can check us out at Point of Progress on Blue Sky, and occasionally on Twitter. It's only usually to repost like whatever
You're
episode.
the only one who uses it, I think.
Honestly, yeah, it really is. I should leave, but we have so many connections. It's really rough. All right.
Yeah.
But till next time, class is dismissed.
Bye.